Welcome to the Ultimate Energy Edge 2.0. If you have done any work with me before this point, this is 2nd of January 2026 as I'm recording this video, then you may have done a previous version of this. This is brand new and it's not a diet. This is a reset of your standards, and the reason I'm sending you this video is to convince you. I'm trying to weed out the people who are not going to take this seriously. So if you don't want to lose fat, heal your gut, have incredible brain clarity and function, and incredible physical energy, and seriously look at your identity and who you're being around food, this is not for you. If you don't want to really go for it, this is not for you. If you want like an easy program where you're just going to move more, eat less, and hopefully someone keeps you accountable along the way, this is not for you. I don't work with people like that. I work with really high performing, exceptional people, and because of that, we get great results. I've coached a lot of people, and if you don't know my background, I'll tell you a bit more about it in a sec. But I did own a gym for a long time, and so I've coached a lot of people, and one of them is my mum, and she's there on the right. She'd done super well during doing some of the program that I'm going to share with you. But again, this is all brand new. So my background is that very briefly, I was in the military for 8 years, worked with special forces, and I came out of that, decided I'm going to help people with their health and fitness, became a personal trainer, did a lot of nutrition work, and I ended up opening a gym where I coached around 300 people. And I personally have done an Ironman. I've looked at my own nutrition. I've had gut issues, so I've had to do a lot to work around that, and I've done various fitness competitions and all these things that required me to just really knuckle down on how do you improve your health and well-being? How do you improve what is well-being in the first place? And what are all of the components that surround that? Because it's not just about nutrition. I'm going to talk heavily about it during this thing, but it's not just that. There's 6 components. There's how you move. There's how you think. There's how you protect yourself in the first place from radiations and exposures and chemicals and all that stuff. How you recover, how you nourish, and how you connect as well. All of these things affect your well-being in quite a big way, and there's various levers you can pull. And one of the things that got me really thinking about this was Dalai Lama, when asked what surprised him most about man. He says, man sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. And I don't want to be like that. I've never wanted to get to the end of my life and be like, yeah, I worked really fucking hard and now I'm sick. And I've got family members who are like that. And it's really tough. It's really sad to see that they've got and worked all that, worked that hard to get to where they were, and their health kind of suffered because of it. So like I've said, this is not a diet. This is a reset of your standards. You're going to restore your energy, your mental clarity, your personal discipline, and longer term control. There's going to be some bad habits that you might have. I try not to say good or bad, by the way. I try to say useful, not useful. So there might be some non-useful habits that you have right now that you can address. You can start to address on this Energy Edge program, and you can start to understand, because this program, the thing that makes it very different is this is an identity level. This is about who are you being around certain foods, around exercise, around your well-being in general. Are you being, people used to come into the gym and say, look, Ben, I'm not really a fitness person. It's like, that's what I'm talking about, identity level. Whereas when you become a fitness person, then it's very easy to go and do fitness. But if you're not a fitness person, it's like, what are you instead? Well, I'm a wine person. Well, what people are going to buy you for? They're going to buy you wine. I'm a smoker. It's like the identity of being a smoker. I've been a smoker. I've been a wine person. So I get all the changes that are required and the discipline that is required. So here's some results. Again, just showing you what's possible. And this is V1. This is the first version of the program. This is not the upgraded version. So Elise did really well. She She wasn't particularly overweight to start with, but she lost 2.5 inches around her midsection. She just feels a lot stronger. Her energy was skyrocketing. All of these people I'm going to show you are mostly entrepreneurs. She reduced her cravings and just had that self-control, and then it boosted her confidence that she could trust herself a bit more, make decisions, and just be in control of her lifestyle a little bit more, which is what she wanted. Judith, she started at 12 stone 8, finished at 11 stone 12, so she lost 10 pounds. She really enjoyed the group coaching dynamic. So if you can do this in a group, or you can do this one-to-one. And she got into her favorite dress, which she was very happy about. Jo did really well too. She lost 5.5 pounds. And the thing that was really amazing for her was that she had a back injury the whole time she did this. And she was very much a gym person, but couldn't go to the gym. And that could have been a real trip up. But actually, because of the psychology of everything around this, she shifted her relationship with food, and she nearly managed to shift everything she wanted without exercising, so she didn't do any exercise at all throughout the whole thing, which is incredible. So yeah, and everyone says, a lot of people will say this, especially ladies, I was surprised at how much I could eat and still lose weight. It's incredible what happens when you get in tune. Some of these are old transformations when I was in the gym. This one's a year in the bottom right. That was an incredible one. Rachel there, she lost in 6 weeks, she lost 7.5 kilos. So this is 11.5% body fat, which is probably more than 11 kilos. And this is me. I want to share a little story about me. So this program is in 2 phases. You're starting off with the 21-day total body reset protocol. This is something that I did for myself to start with, because again, I wanted to reset my habits, my mind, and my identity around food. There's this phrase in coaching where it's like, we teach the thing we need the most. This is why I needed the most, and this is why I did this program. And I didn't really do it. I didn't do it just to clean up my diet. I did it because I physically wanted to lose some fat. I mentally wanted to have more clarity, and I wanted more energy. And it really wasn't easy. This first 3 weeks is tough. This 21 days is tough. I got rid of all the usual things, processed foods, sugar, caffeine, mindless eating, dairy, grains, all of those kind of things. You get eliminated. Basically, what you are going to eat is meat, fish, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. So if you like all those things, you're going to be fine. It feels very bland. You have to start learning how to use fruits to flavor things, and herbs and spices and things. So you start resetting your taste buds as well, which is quite incredible. But what you do is you start replacing all the crap. Even me, I was eating, I do eat some crap, but you replace everything with real food, which is nutrient dense, really amazing hydration, intentional movement, structure. You start just doing everything really, really quite rigidly for 21 days. This is not something that you're going to continue forever. But the second part of the program, where you integrate, it is something you can do forever. But here's what happened to me. My energy just skyrocketed. My head cleared. My body felt light, cleaner, more responsive. My skin improved. My digestion improved. And I realized I'm eating way more than my body really needs. It's incredible, really, how little your body needs to function really, really well. And in 3 weeks, I lost 5% body fat. I felt stronger. My relationship with food really did shift. And if you're doing the advanced protocol, there's a 3-day fast, which really tests your discipline, not your willpower. But you get super amazing clarity, mind clarity, steady energy. You're still exercising well. You're not going to push hard on this next 3 weeks, but you're probably doing that anyway. So just back off, just relax a little bit. There's no crashes in energy. There's no chaos. It's really very, very good. And yeah, it was really, really incredible. Just doing this on its own is amazing. And your body is built for this. This is the thing that most people don't know. We're taught that we need 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day is conditioning. It's not biology, not at all. Our ancestors regularly went days and days without food, and they didn't break down. In fact, there's a reason that your brain gets clarity when you're fasted, because it needs to find food, it needs to focus. So what happens when you stick to this protocol is that your body does what it's designed to do. It's going to switch from glucose, which is kind of the sugar, the result of the sugar and the carbohydrates, and you're going to start burning the fat that's on your body. You start using that as fuel. Now, the way the protocol works is it switches you very gradually to that. So you don't just jump in and go for it. That reduces the inflammation, increases your mental sharpness, and it starts to initiate something called deep cellular repair. Basically, it clears out the crap from your cells, and something called autophagy ramps up, where you start healing and clearing out dead cells. It's not a biohack. It's just ancient biology that your body's designed to do that we're not really taught about. So really incredible, because actually we need to, nowadays, because we have food everywhere and it's so available, we actually have to engineer in the fasting. Whereas before it would have been the other way around. Before we were trying to get as much food as possible for most of human existence. Now we've got so much, we have to stop eating. We actually have to, and that allows our body to do what it's designed to do. And look, I am not a superhuman by any stretch. I don't have any special willpower. In fact, I would say my willpower is pretty low. I've met people with really high willpower. So if I can do this, anyone can do it. Your body is capable of it. Lots of women especially think their body's not capable of this. I'm like, yes, it is. I've seen women do this. It's incredible. You get great results. The protocol doesn't break you. It reveals who you're being around food, really. And you're going to be, it's fine. So that's the first part of the protocol. It's incredible. You're going to get quick results. 3 weeks, 21 days. Just go for it. What else happened to me? My posture changed a bit, and I had a bit of back pain before, and I did this. That cleared up. So that was partly due to exercise, but I think partly due down to the bloating that was in my gut, which is quite interesting. So my belly was getting pushed out because of bloating, and that's putting pressure on my back. So once we've done the 21-day total body reset, we're going to move into the integration phase. And this is where we start returning to what's normal for you. Like the 21-day reset, total body reset protocol is not normal. It's tough. But then you move into this integration phase. This is personalized to you based on your body weight, based on your goals. This allows you to return to relatively normal eating. You're going to have the 80-20 protocol. It's not quite so strict. You could carry on doing this much further past the 21-day phase if you wanted to, and you just keep going with it. It's kind of, it's normal. We're also going to talk about some other habits around the Super 6 wellbeing system, which is think, move, nourish, recover, protect, and connect, which is missed out on there. But this is, now we're starting to talk about more about what is wellbeing as a lifestyle. So that's all I've got for you. If you have got to the end of this program, this video, and you still want to do the program, contact me. Just say I'm in. I'll send you the fees, or how the options of how you can join it. And once you've paid up, I'll confirm your spot, and you'll be in, and you'll start to change your life. And you're really gonna, again, I don't want to be sounding convincing. I'm not trying to convince anyone, but you will not regret doing this program. It is epic. And I aim to do this every quarter. So I run this program most quarters for myself and for my clients, who are all operating at high standards. So there's a nice kind of community feel around this, and you can do it in the community, or you can do it one-to-one. All right, lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you all lean, mean fighting machines soon. All right, lots of love.